I was hospitalized for 3 days in Peru because I'm backpacking here and I got super sick when I was in Arequipa. And I thought it'd be interesting to compare and contrast the pricing of what I paid in Peru for my healthcare and what I would have had to pay in the US for the exact same healthcare that I got here in Peru. First off, just to note what I had to pay for, I had the doctor come to my hostel, so it's technically like a home visit from a doctor. I had to get medically transported. It wasn't quite an ambulance, but a nurse did have to go with me like in a car and take me there. I stayed 2 nights, 3 days. I got blood tests done. I found out I had a bacterial infection in my intestines and I was severely dehydrated. So medications wise, I had to get IV fluids, pain medication, anti-nausea medication, and several rounds of antibiotics through my veins. And then they fed me, of course, and then like all of the stay and everything like that. So what I paid in Peru was just over $1,000 US. It was like 1,100-ish US dollars for everything there. Let's see what I would have had to pay in the United States. I got all of my information for the money part of the US directly from a hospital's website, and I looked at every single thing that I got in Peru and what it would have cost at this hospital that's roughly the same size of city that I was in Peru. First, for the home doctor's visit, it would have cost $700 US. For the transportation by ambulance, since it wasn't technically an ambulance, we're going to cut it in half. So it would have been $3,500, and here I put $1,750. An overnight stay, it's $3,500 per night, which would be $7,000 US. You add the IV antibiotics and the pain medicine, the anti-nausea, the IV fluids and everything, that would have been about $500. Food in the hospital, this is insane, is about $400 a day, which is freaking crazy. So it would have been like, I did like 2.5-ish days, so we're just gonna go $800. So that total comes out to $10,750 in the States. That's how much it would have cost me. Not to mention that also afterwards I had to go to the pharmacy and get medication to finish up a week of antibiotics. They gave me some anti-nausea and different things like that. And the pills, all of that, all the pills, I got 3 different pills, 1 week's worth of antibiotics. That cost me $3 US total. And in the US, obviously that would have been an insane amount more. So comparing, like, obviously it was pretty expensive in Peru. Over $1,000 is not awesome to have to pay, but in the States it would have been well over $10,000.